we're going to start Bible study. You are going to want one of these. So can I recruit a helper or two to help distribute these? Adam and Kathy, thank you so much. So maybe Kathy, if you head this way, and Adam, you head that way. So if you're sticking around for Bible study, make sure you get one of these. If you're watching online, I believe they've been posted on the church website as well. So take a look there. And then also, while you're waiting for the handouts, we have a couple of Bibles left, looks like. Page 145, you'll find Deuteronomy chapter 1. If you're using a cell phone or an app or something like that, look up English Standard Version and you'll be using the same version that we'll be reading from for the text. I've got one more here because I can do from this Bible. Is anybody still looking? Rob, yep, go ahead. Absolutely. Okay, so as always, I'm going to aim to have you out of here by about 12:15. That gives us a 50-minute class period, but I'm well aware that the Sunday school releases at noon. And so if you've got kiddos that are coming out, eager to go forth into the world at noon, feel free to excuse yourself, completely understand. God willing, the live stream will work today. This week, our Wi-Fi went out and the cell service must not be good enough. All right, so does everybody have one of these? Has the little table at the top with the reading schedule? We need 3 more. I printed 30 and we may have run out. Are there extras anywhere, Kathy and Adam? All right. Got an extra right there. Got a couple extras waving around. That's okay. I think we're good. Are we good? We good? All right, we're good. All right, last chance. Okay, so you'll notice up at the top, I've put our schedule. I'm hopeful to get, Deuteronomy has 34 books. If we did like we just did with James, where we discussed pretty much every verse, we would be starting our 6-year study of Deuteronomy, right? And so I'd be welcoming everybody a few years from now. Welcome to our 412th Sunday of, that's not going to work. So instead, what I've done is I've grouped it together in a way that I think is hopefully going to make sense, is hopefully going to flow pretty well. But it does mean we're not going to be able to read every word each week. Next week we will, and that's the only week. And even next week I wouldn't guarantee it. So you can see the reading schedule there. I will try in our sessions together to hit some of the real highlights, some of the real points that we want to emphasize. But you'll get the most out of the class if you get a chance during the week prior to read all of the chapters that are being discussed. You may even, if you're one of those very structured planners, with 34 books coming our way, you'll notice that we're going to have a very, very long reading session, session 5, from the middle of chapter 16 all the way to the end of 26. That's a lot. The other way you could do it would be just do 5 chapters a week. That could work out to even being a chapter a day, and you get Saturdays off. Right, so at any rate, however you want to handle that, you will get more from the study if you're able to read all of the text, but if time doesn't allow, I'll try to make sure the study works as a standalone as well. So let's dive right in. Deuteronomy, does anybody know what the word Deuteronomy means? Because it does mean something. It's actually 2 words put together. Peter, want to try? Second, it's actually second law. So deuteros means second in Greek, and nomos means law. So Deuteronomy literally means second law, but we shouldn't think of it as being a second law like that was replacing the first law. Instead, if you want to understand, we're going to look at the historical context. Mostly that's what we're doing today. But the people of
to Kadesh Barnea. In the 40th year and the first day of the 11th month, Moses spoke to the people of Israel according to all that the Lord had given him in commandment to them.
All right, and we're going to pause there because it doesn't.
So I took the heads of the tribes, wise and experienced men, and set them as head of the leaders, commanders of thousands, commanders of hundreds, commanders of 50s, commanders of tens, and officers throughout your tribes. And I charged your judges at that time, hear the cases between your brothers, and judge righteously between a man and his brother, or the alien who is with him. You judgment. You shall hear the small and the great alike. You shall not be intimidated by anyone, for the judgment is God's. And the case that is too hard for you, you shall bring to me, and I will hear it.